Hey everyone, this is Billy Sudabong. I hope you guys are all doing well on this Wednesday morning. I'll be going out to Coon Rapids today to go hang out with Daniel and show you guys what he does for a living. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you. Hey everyone, this is Billy here with Daniel with
Hey guys.
Tru Telecom.
Yeah.
Yep. So you want to tell me a little bit about yourself, Daniel, and what you do here?
Yeah, sure. I know you guys can't see it right now. You're probably going to see it in the content that's going to be either before this or after. Um, we're a telecommunication company, not fully a telecommunication company, but mainly we do telecommunication work, and that's aerial or underground. Um, we work a lot outdoors, Philly,
Yeah.
and we deal with it's mainly customer base.
Yep.
Sometimes do businesses. We do a lot of underground work, meaning underground, pretty self-explanatory, burial work for telecommunication companies. Doesn't matter any type. It's not committed to one company. We do all around the metro area, some rurals and suburbs.
Mhm.
Uh, the job is great so far. I'm getting good feedback from the guys here. They love being outdoors. It's more of an outdoor thing. Um,
So
and
how long have you been doing this for?
we've been doing this is our 7th year going on. Yep. And gonna keep on going. It's gonna be till I can't really work anymore, you
Yeah,
know?
definitely. So, what made you want to come into this line of work? What drove you to this place?
Being in the right place, the right time, and also committing,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Jobs I've had in the past, like manufacturing, medical assemblies, indoors.
yeah,
Again, going back to what I said earlier, it's just more of the outdoor aspect of it,
yeah.
um, and not of being afraid of the nitty gritty work,
Mm-hmm.
because somebody's got to do the work, right?
Yeah,
And even if somebody's got to do the work, I want to be that somebody that's doing it the right way, and seeing the smiles and stuff on people's face. And it's one of those saying like, oh, they dealt with your uniform before. They don't like that bad stuff of your uniform.
yeah,
Those telecommunication companies, I've dealt with them so many times. This is just speaking on second person, right?
yeah.
And then we would go there from beginning to end, talk it through with the customers, and they end up being excited and happy and praising us for our job that we are supposed to do anyways.
Wow.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
So you kind of talked a little bit about the history of this company, and could you tell me a little bit about kind of the services you provide, and is this the only kind of service that you provide is for telecommunications?
No, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but we do underground work or services.
Cool.
Again, it's mainly telecommunication,
Mm-hmm.
but we do other small things. I say smaller, but nothing small, nothing larger. But when you
Yeah.
do it so much, you can kind of indicate what's smaller.
Sure.
But anyways, we do dog fence services around the whole Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
So you could find us on True Telecom, uh, under like Home Advisor or Angie's List right now.
Sure,
I
sure,
think we are in Google. I'm not sure,
sure.
but either way, contact us by looking up True Telecom, TRU Telecom LLC, and you can just reach out to us if you need those type of services.
Hmm.
We do offer. The thing about us is not a lot of, say, if you did want to do dark fence services,
Sure.
they don't provide training at all.
Wow.
So I provide 2 free trips, part of that service,
Wow.
but then it does expire.
Wow.
And it changes. We have different promotions
Sure.
throughout the seasons.
Sure.
Um,
Oh, okay. And then you
Also
talked about
irrigation.
yeah,
Yes.
sprinkler systems and
Yep, we try not to do it as much because our workload is really heavy on
sure. Sure.
all sorts of the sides.
Yeah.
It's just the irrigation, it's another piece of its own as well.
Yeah.
Um, Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, again,
Well, with all this work going on, I can only imagine what drives you. So, would you be able to share with my viewers and the people who follow me, like what drives you every day and makes you want to come and work in this environment when it's this cold? What gets
well,
you out of the bed?
here's the thing. If you really know how it, we all pay bills.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nothing
Yeah,
brand new, right?
definitely.
But how much after paying that bill do you want to enjoy life after paying the bill? Do you have the capacity to actually enjoy life, take that long vacation? So this is the field that we do. It's a seasonal thing. Keep in mind, I don't know if I mentioned it. We do have like a 4 months, 3 months sometimes off season, meaning you grind hard now. That 4 3 months comes along, you get to enjoy yourself after that. Not saying that you can go out and still work out in the warmer area. But no, that's what drives me. And of course, family. It means the real answer is family overall. And you get up every morning, you see you gotta, somebody needs to to be taken care of, even though they don't ask, right?
Yeah.
Your kids just say, hey, they don't say, hey, dad, take care of me, or mom, take care of me. You just automatically know that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what drives us, or me specifically, personally, and the guys on the field, the guys that actually are willing or wanting to know and grow with the company.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of that, and I could see a lot of that in some of the younger guys or even older guys. That's what drives me to get to work and be there for them, because at the end of the day, and it's all said and done, um, they're appreciative of the things that we do as, more experienced people to help them out,
So when you talk about that, you talk about your passion and everything. I'm really thankful for sharing that with about the family and how family is important, especially with being financially stable. Yeah, I just want to ask. So you've been doing this for 7 years, and that's a long time to do anything. So what would you share with my viewers and followers? The ingredient to your success. How do you think, in your opinion, how do you think you've been so successful to this point? What have
as
you been
far as,
doing?
yeah, no, that's a good question. A great question. You don't, there's things I would say, and this is to everybody, to whomever that's going to take it. And if you don't, then, it's okay. But personally, what I would want to share is, you go some things that, for example, I went in this kind of pretty much blind, right? Uh, you just got to take the risk, and you've probably heard it. I'm sure that you guys heard it too. The risk, the higher the risk, the bigger the reward. And it's just that, and sacrifices. There's going to be trials and errors, and mistakes are going to be made, but it's what you do with the mistakes. It's simple. It's not just, and it doesn't just involve working. It's just in daily life. If you can condition yourself in doing that, just yourself not having to do with work and applying it to your business, it'll take you a long way. Conditioning, learning from those mistakes, and really not giving up. And when I say sacrifices, it's um, long hours, and again, a lot of bumpy roads. Then one big thing I would want to also share is communication. Communication with yourself personally, and reestablishing what is your goals every
Yeah.
so often
Well,
and sharing it with your partner
yeah.
because your partner is your partner. That's all I'm saying. They might not be your business partner, but that's someone you're going to talk to and that's going to keep pushing you or they should keep pushing you on your goals as well as you should be doing for theirs.
Well, I really appreciate that you said that, and thank you for the advice. And for myself, who's just starting, when you're talking about overcoming and learning from those mistakes, I'm so afraid to make those mistakes, and you want to always be right, but unfortunately, you cannot always be right. You have to accept failure.
Yeah.
And now, you saying that, and you telling me that, that makes me think about, it's okay to fail, right?
Okay.
So, I see you're doing this work for this house. What kind of equipment do you use?
Yeah.
Too.
So every job is it's not as simple as you think it is.
Sure.
Jobs are different. People have
Mhm.
different landscapes.
Mhm.
People are just different. In general,
Yeah.
we tend to use hand tools.
Yeah.
Your normal, typical tools that you get in your backyard, shovels.
Oh.
Some custom made tools.
Mhm. So you're digging this all by hand?
By hand because this job doesn't require you to use machinery. It's not
Oh,
appropriate for machinery
of
work.
course. You're not having somebody out here digging with a bigger.
Yep, a plow or
Sure.
heavy, big machinery.
I
That's what
couldn't
I'm
even
saying.
say
Sometimes
that.
some machineries don't fit through fences. You're
Sure.
gonna have to rip
Yeah.
up the fences. Does customer want it? No.
No.
So you're gonna just have to do it by hand.
Yeah.
Now our commercial work, it's different.
Sure.
It's heavy duty machinery.
Uh-huh.
Then again, there's different policy.
Yeah.
Safety,
Of course.
measurements,
Mhm.
cones. The
Mhm.
city gets involved.
Yeah.
Everyone gets involved.
Yeah.
They want to make sure everyone's safe. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do too.
Yeah.
So we try to get in and out, make sure the customer's happy, their service is up,
Yeah.
and go about our ways into the next job.
Yeah.
This is taking place, by the way, as I'm training a person. I'll be helping them shortly again.
Yeah.
So we're doing this in between stuff, but
Yeah.
no, thanks
Well,
for bearing with me too. And
yeah.
it's pretty chilly out too, so that's why.
Well, I'm just thankful enough you made enough time for me to come out here and ask you some questions and get to know you. And I
Yeah.
luckily got to know you a lot. No, it's okay. You're a busy guy. I
Yep,
totally
yep,
understand.
yep. It's been doing that,
All
all
morning
yeah.
while we're having breakfast and
Yeah,
lunch,
yeah.
brunch or whatever. I
Mhm.
understand you're a really important man. I just want to leave on this last note and ask you one last question before we end this little interview slash talk session we have.
Yeah.
Um, so you've already made it 7 years. What do you see yourself in the future doing, and what kind of future goals do you have for this company and your own personal side?
Well, here's the thing. Um, I'm going to continue doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say until my body hurts,
Mm-hmm.
but to a point where it's at I'm comfortable enough to kind of find candidates that I could partner up with, or someone that's going to be taking over the company. Um, as the expectation, they're doing the expectation that's needed for a company to kind of maintain growth.
Yeah.
Um, yes, we're a small company now, but I have no doubt that we're going to be one of the biggest company here in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping to expand in other states,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, rather learn how to walk before you learn how to sprint.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
and after you learn how to sprint, you'll learn how to drive.
Yeah.
After you learn how to drive, you learn how to fly.
I love that.
Yeah.
I really love that saying. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah,
And thank you for the interview today. Thank you for breakfast and lunch. I just appreciate your time because especially someone important like you taking the time for someone like me, I just
don't
appreciate
worry.
it.
We're all important.
So,
Thank you.
Daniel,
Thank you for
it's
your
been a
time.
pleasure.
Thank
Yeah.
you for coming.
It's been a pleasure, interviewing you, and I hope that, you followers really enjoy the content that's being put out. And, if you guys like this stuff and you want more, just give me a like and leave a comment below. But anyways, this is Billy and Daniel. We're going to sign off and we're going to get to it. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah.